She like trans on TV, oh man. Trans on TV, oh man. She like fast with some off stands. She like pills, so she carry on Zen. 21 with a 30 on gram. Press gam when it rap from Anchor Sam. That's her passion, turning up late. That's her passion, turning off man. She like trans on TV, oh man. Rockin', roll. Overboard. Ride a boat. Summer lover for her equals a fantasy. Her rough side shows up after her sanity. Oh, her middle finger is heavy to put up the levy. She uses when angry. Native, so maybe her land I married. Fast like baby. Why being steady? She gets a little bit crazy. Hands on, break her chew for an hour, then come back like everything's gravy. She Gemini kinda crazy. She the type to take pictures for IG, using the next phone. She want a man that's trying all that, but for him she's not the one. Surrounded bad bitches, that's what she call her woes. Kinda crazy, she don't fuck with Rose. Tired of dreams, so no one came here real for real. Ta-da-da-da-da-da, 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 yeah. She like trans on TV, and trans on TV. Pack or a band, who I here can stand up to the man. 86 years, I'm feeling the blank. 56 years, I'm still in the man. Swagger, I got fashion and stance. Walk off fame with no middleman. 1 million to smell like it's bland. This legacy is more than a band. More than I can think this industry trying to break me. But I'm more than a sand. Who I here can fuck with a name? Who I here can fuck with a brand? That's why I still feel like.
You hear that? You're back in the attic. Yes, indeed. Once again, coming at you, Tommy Tynes, River Warlord AM, your esteemed hosts. Follow us everywhere on social media, Attic and Friends. Get us on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. We Kill Cowboys in the Attic everywhere you get podcasts. And donate if you can, and even if you can't, give us your money.
I'd like to read a tweet from my bookmarks. It says, "Go ahead, keep screaming, shut the fuck up at me. It only makes my opinions worse."
Yes, indeed. That's fire. I might have to get that tatted. But today, new guest. Today, meeting for the first time.
True.
About to say, and it's we got rapper, artist, and extraordinaire in general. We got Blue Bill.
Yes, sir.
What's it doing? How's it going, buddy?
Man, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well, man. How's this quarantine been treating you, man? I feel obligated to ask all my guests that. You know what I'm saying?
I always have to start with that.
Yeah, go ahead, get the mic a little closer to you. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, quarantine's been bad in the beginning. You know, it's just it was very like annoying or something. But with time, everything being open, you know, I had time to go to the studio. I had time to write and just come out with this amazing piece of work.
Nice, man. Yeah, because you got the new album out. Too good for cameras. Too good for cameras, man.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it for like the last like couple of days and shit, like leading up to the leading up to the interview, and yeah, man, it's solid. Like you sound like a real like seasoned artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long have you been making music?
Like making music professional, like, or just random, like.
When does the craft first start?
Yeah, when do you first start making?
Wow. Okay. I would say 13.
13?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 21.
21.
My birthday was last week.
Happy
birthday,
belated, man.
Thank you.
Belated, shit.
That was like 2 days.
before the project drop.
Quarantine birthday suckers. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It wasn't that bad.
Suck.
It wasn't that bad. We went to a restaurant or something. It was
Yeah, because if it was like a couple of days ago, then yeah, like nigga, everything's open, so it was whatever.
Sounds like the perfect birthday where only the people you really want to can come near you.
Yeah.
True.
That sounds awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like only the closest can get close.
A lot of people got mad at me for that.
I make the song. You're too close, man.
You're too close, man. Why they get mad at you for what?
Man, like think about it. I know a couple people around, you know, here and there or whatever, and now I gotta invite like what max 10 people because I can only see like 6 on the table.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't feel like going over there and have like 5 tables. Like,
Nah,
it's his
yeah.
birthday, it's birthday.
Nah, man, that's only the closest people to
Yeah,
you, bro.
listen.
They don't understand that.
Listen, to that point, you know, when this all ends and you're allowed to do this again, you look ridiculous in a restaurant where all the people you came with can't sit at the same table.
Yeah.
And even if you're sitting
It
at
just
one
looks
long
strange.
table, at a certain point, it's not a medieval feast. You know, you gotta cut it down. You know, people be having a table over here, another table over here. Listen, what are you doing? You should just all eat at different times. It's fine.
Yeah, on different days for real. Like I don't get mad when people would be like having birth weeks and shit like that. I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to hang out with all your other friends on one day. You know, it's like have like different days for your different friend groups.
You don't want to see other friends unless you're drunk.
Yeah, you know. but yeah, no. Since like 13, man. Like how did it start? Like what inspired you to start making music for real?
I had my oldest brother. He was in this little rap group or whatever
Oh,
called
word, nice.
Southside or something. They had like a funny name, like 3 of them. And then
Okay,
they were cool. They were dope, I guess. At the time, I thought they were like, you know,
Yeah.
they were great. I thought it was like, yo.
Is your older people? So you're just like, oh
Exactly.
yeah,
He's like-
it's very cool. You know what I'm saying?
So then I had my first rap. I don't remember how it sounded like that. I really don't remember. But the time I got better, and it was just something I like to, you know, do just for like fun times, whatever.
Okay, good.
And I think junior year of high school, that's where I was like, okay, I can do this. Let me start taking this more seriously.
Oh, word, yeah. Where'd you go to high school?
John F. Kennedy,
Oh, where? Where is it?
where John went to high school.
Ah, facts. I like shit. that's how all y'all know each other and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were part of like his the collective and shit.
Y'all want me to talk about it?
Yeah. What the
Mid County
what,
Sesh?
Yeah. What happened to Mid County Sesh? In your opinion, what did happen to it? Low key.
You want an honest opinion, right?
Oh, dude, the most honest opinion.
I think Mid County Sesh, the idea was super dope. I think it's still dope, you know. Bunch of creative coming together just for like creative purpose. But I feel like Mid County Sesh lacks structure, and because I had like, okay, I have another friend, Divine, and most of the time we used to
shout
call
out Divine, yeah.
shout out to Divine, man.
Yeah.
We used to call John almost every 2 weeks or whatever, and we were trying to like give him ideas about how this can go all around. Like, yo, you know what? Let's do departments, right? Because, you know, baby boy out here is doing cameras,
Bass baby.
bass baby, you know, I'm doing music.
Miss
All baby.
Sir Bitches
Mr. Bitches.
on Bass Baby.
You gotta do the Hulk Hogan, bro. You feel me? But go ahead, sorry.
So yeah, he's doing that. Gus is doing clothing. John is doing production and music. So I was like, all right, you know what? Do departments where you don't gotta be everywhere. So if the artists are working together for whatever reason, they can do whatever they got going on. And let's say I drop to you for cameras, I can be like, all right, you know what? I need merch.
Yeah.
So I hit up Gus like, yo, what do we have?
What we gonna do?
We're gonna do socks, laces. Like, what we gonna do? Hats. So
Wow, socks and laces.
I'm just saying, you know, and then you can just
that's fire.
come out with anything like with another department and just keep working like that. But I feel like he wanted to have hands on everything. So instead of
I
doing
feel
the
you.
department, he did government. Like it was him, Michael, his girl, you know, just them.
Yeah,
And-
you felt like it was more like what's the word? What is it when you get your family together? Like
Like a cookout.
nah,
What? A family band? What
Monarchy.
What are you talking about?
nah. It's just like no. Anyway. So he wanted to get like, mostly just him and his
And the people at the
man's
top.
together,
And
yeah.
I have no problem with that. But I was just like,
Nepotism. That's what it
okay.
is.
That's
Boom.
it, right?
Oh, fucking
Boom.
okay.
Like it was a little bit of not like in the family blood, but like nepotism in the fact like he just want to get like him, his man's, his girl.
Exactly.
Oh,
Shit like that.
that's
So-
not nepotism. That's just favoritism. But you know, that in
Hey,
in
I don't
in
read
semantic
books.
terms.
I don't read books like you.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
But yeah, after all that, you know, they have a government now, but nothing is structured. Like we have all this. Oh, if you want to do this, hit this person up, But it's like, it's not gonna work because at the end of the day, he felt like he was doing a lot more than everybody else, which I feel like he was, because if you want to be hands on everything, which you're not like, you know, proficient in those, like it's not gonna work.
It's going to automatically feel like you're doing more than what you are. Yeah,
So
I
you
feel
ask
you.
people, send videos or anything to, you know, post on the gram or whatever, and then people take 2 or 3 days because I don't know.
That's how long it takes.
So because they're lazy or they got something going on, but you want that ASAP. So at the end of the day, you feel like, oh, you ain't, you know, people ain't taking this shit seriously. They're playing around or whatever, but that's not the case. I feel like if he did departments where everybody was in his own department, it would be, my bad.
Oh, you're good.
It would be like super dope where, okay, we can talk about anything and create anything among us. And so that we don't have other people who ain't doing, you know, music, interfering music.
Yeah.
Like, if you are good at, I don't know, making beats, make beats. Send us the beats, we can make this. So it was
Right.
just all of this, and then we were also going ahead of ourselves and a lot of different things where we think about like planning for, I don't know, parties or whatever, which is dope. It's super, it's amazing. But it was just like, what are we doing right now?
No, yeah,
And
exactly.
It didn't come out like the
well,
way
I
we
mean,
wanted.
from a basic political philosophy standpoint, I don't believe in centralization at all. It just doesn't work.
Especially in the creative space where people gotta be creative. You can't center everything under like you, Michael, Gus, and you know, that's
these
just my
is couple
personal opinion.
people, yeah.
That's just how I felt, and I was like, all right, cool. And then the shit just you know, fell, and
Boss, you got an opinion? You got an opinion on the matter?
you can come right here.
Oh, sweet.
It's more like, you know, things were just, Jan tried to do like most of the things, which is cool and all. And like, I do film, y'all know this.
Of course.
And I was trying to be like,
Is that why you have all these things?
yeah, I mean, I was
thought these were just
trying to be
toys.
like the head of film department, but Jan was like, nah. He put a photographer on there that was like, that lived out Silver Spring, couldn't come around our way too much. Why? And like, basically no one could get videos done. And I was like,
But why would he delegate it so far out? Like, why wouldn't he just like give it to you type shit? Why do you think?
I'm not sure. He said, I haven't seen your work yet. And I said, well, I mean, who says I can't, like, you know, just be a cameraman, you know, like, I don't mind. I don't have to edit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At the end of the day, like, if you need someone behind the camera, then I can be that guy.
Yeah,
But, like,
and you are, and like, yeah, like, I kind of like to be 100% honest. I didn't really know what you could do before we started like doing this together. I was like, oh, you got cameras? Okay. You got tripods? Bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can figure out everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Like I said it before. Like, I don't know if you like agree or not. Like I've said it before. I'll say it again. Like, you can make up a lot for technical precision with style. You know what I'm saying? Like, your style can make up a lot for your technical shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? Say you don't know how to like edit real well or whatever. Say you don't know how to like shoot proficiently. You know, like, you can just make that your style. You know, like say in like music, like, you don't know how to produce super well. You know, like, if you don't know how to rap real well, if you don't know how to do this very well, like, you can just make that your style. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm just a dude who raps like this. You know, like, shit, I make music like this, bro. Like, I don't really paint like big portraits. I do abstracts. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
You can do that, but you take the chance of people, because it's not technically proficient. If they don't like the style, then it's completely done for the music. The music at that point is not even tolerable. Yeah. So it's really like it's a 50-50 thing at that point.
and it was more like a thing of like, just lack of organization, like Blue Bill said, and like, I guess not much communication. Also, like, it was like right idea, wrong timing, man.
True.
Like, the first meeting we had was literally like 2 days after, you know, like COVID shut everything down.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were all iffy even then about having that meeting in person. We were like, might have to hold back on that or something. And then I guess
3 man.
I feel like, what's good, bro?
3 man cometh.
I feel like since everyone was just adjusting to life, no one really wanted to create in that moment. Everyone was just like, all right, let's just spend time with our families. You know, just like they're more appreciating more things outside of their craft more than working more on their craft using this quarantine, which I guess now people are like, they're adjusted to quarantine and now they're creating more shit and all that. But like we all of us in that group still had to kind of go through that, because I mean Jan's kind of already quarantined up because, like, you know, he has his own crib and stuff, and you know, but like as for the rest of us, we kind of live with our families and stuff, and you know, it's kind of we view it a little differently on like what we got to work on and what we prioritize. Like everyone just has a different like priorities really at the end of the day.
Was it kind of harder for you to like create during these like last couple of months, or like how long did it take you for like to drop this last project, like for instance?
All right. So this, to be honest, right, I started working on photography cameras like a year ago, but I changed my mind like super quick. So I had like 10 songs, then I changed everything. Some other songs, then I changed anything, and I just kept changing it. And I was all right. You know what? I'm already here, and I have this couple of songs that I recorded, some before quarantine, some that I had in my mind. So I was like, all right, perfect idea. Let me just create something that's going to be like a mood, right? It's going to be a little hype, a little whatever. And it's all. Yeah. So with season changing, it kind of changed the way I approached the project. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just make sure that I can give them a very like concise project of what Blue Bill, you know, supposed to sound like.
Who it is, yeah, who he is.
Exactly. So, and before I had a problem, I was like, I don't want to be Bucks. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, he is this type of person. Is he the but with time?
Yeah, because I saw on your thing it said unbox.
Unbox, yeah.
Yeah, like what does that mean exactly?
So okay, I think
like,
my idea.
I kind of really like that.
So I think my idea was, I don't want to be put in the box like, okay, he's just a rapper. Oh, he's just a trap rapper, whatever. He's just a
You can rap your ass off. You know what I'm
tell
saying?
them.
Yeah,
he's just a.
He can rap his ass off.
He's just a J. Cole type of rapper. You know, I didn't want to like get bucks because I'm like super influenced from different genre of music and different like rap. I listen to UK rap, French rap, South African rap.
UK rap.
Yeah,
like,
I can hear that. Yeah.
So you see, there's just a lot of different like influences. So I don't want to be stuck up. I don't want to be like, oh, for example, we all know Drake has this type of like sad songs or whatever, melodic, you know, that some people love, some girls fuck with.
In all his accents.
Accents,
you know
exactly. Oh, one day he's from Toronto, or another day he's from.
One day he sound like you. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. So it's like,
yeah,
I didn't just want to like get bucks, but with time I realized that for an artist that is not very known, right, from like the general public, it's not that bad to get in a box for now. So what I plan
I have a similar opinion.
I've said
exactly.
I've said before though. I think it matters. I think it's less of a thing that artists will have to worry about going forward, just because we're in the area where it's like, find the era now. Really, in general, is like find someone who can do the thing. Like sports, it's not really about positions anymore. Niggas is all different sizes playing everywhere.
True.
You know, guys are really transitioning between things. So now I think going forward, it's going to be like mastering not even necessarily mastering technical precision, but like understanding it well enough to know when to break the rules for your own style's sake.
Yeah,
facts.
And like, yeah, what I was saying too is like what I thought was, you know, it's not so bad for an artist coming up to have a box, because what you kind of want is that broad appeal that gets like to more and more people, because like the more niche you are coming up is not so great, because not many people are gonna like look up, you know, I don't know, whatever inspired, like they're not a Blue Bill style rap, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Not yet at least, you know. But you know, if you're just like a hip hop style guy, or like you're like a, you know, neo rap, neo soul kind of thing. You're just like, you get like kind of in that box. You get boxed in with a lot of great artists, and like people can like shuffle in and run into you by mistake, like just by happenstance. You know what I'm saying? So
it's one of those things that sounds counterintuitive, like, oh, I'm an artist, I should try to be as different as possible immediately, and I should always, but it's,
not many people understand
it's
different automatically.
There's a balance between like artistry and strategy,
right?
You know what I mean? Like certain things that are necessary,
and that's what I'm going for. So now I'm trying to like show every project I'm gonna drop, it has to be different phases of me, different like aspects of me. So I mean, I'm not gonna talk about the next project right now, but maybe probably like at the end or something. But everything I'm going to do after this summer is going to be very slightly different from what I give them. And the way I conceive music for me is mostly about like seasons. So when it's like a little cold or whatever, I don't mind listening to Crank, but it's not like something I want to hear now.
Yeah.
So it just go around seasons and different places, different times. So.
Yeah, you make music for this like, different, like this, like you have this, that song Phases. Yeah, it's like, do you like different phases of like, your shit you want to do, like, yeah, say you want to do like say you want to crank one day, whatever. Say you want to be a little soulful. Say you want to like go hang out with a bitch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever.
How you doing, my dog?
But yeah, what's good, man? Who's that?
Divine, by the way.
Oh, Divine, bro. What's good, man? I have not seen you in person, bro. I'm just like, who is this big nigga in my house, bro? Oh man, but yeah, come grab a seat, bro.
Grab a seat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. He was the one who was calling me when my phone was like,
type shit. I was like, oh man, who the fuck is this? But yeah, shout out Divine. He's in the building,
Shout out
bro.
Divine.
Just Divine. Hell yeah, bro. How you doing?
What's up with you?
Hello.
We ain't got the fork. Oh, we use it.
I mean, yeah, we can if you want, unless you just don't want to talk that much. we can grab the fourth mic.
Do you want to talk that much?
Yeah, grab that joint. Yeah. Nah, but yeah, you can like, you just create music for like different moods and different shit. You're not really like too boxed in.
That's
Like,
what I was gonna say. Oh, my bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. Like you make what I call like global citizen music.
Oh, thank you.
Global citizen music.
Yeah,
I like that.
When you hear rap from like different places, or when you hear like when we were watching videos on rap from Ireland, Poland, you know.
Oh yeah, that Vice documentary was pretty fire. Yeah,
you know what I mean, Czechoslovakia and shit, like all sorts of,
Yeah.
Where are you originally from, bro?
I was born in Cameroon, Central
Okay,
African motherland.
That's what I thought. Cause I heard the accent a little bit. It was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Very, very cool.
Cause when we grew up, like we went to a bilingual school and we were learning both French and English. So French is kind of my first language.
Oh, is it? Word.
Yeah.
Do you ever rap in French? Like, do you ever write like a song in French or whatever?
That's weird. I never.
Or
Bro,
you got to,
bro,
it's
for
kinda,
the Fridays, you got to.
It might be the move, yeah. Yeah, just talking to fucking that side.
This side?
The one with the circle. Yeah, that side, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Like I never. Everybody's like, oh, when you gonna do a French song? When you gonna do something French? I'm like, I don't feel like
The language of love, bro.
the only time I heard, cause hip hop, I was introduced to hip hop by with English, right?
Yeah.
So for me, hip hop is mainly like a
Like something to be done in English.
in English type. I mean, French rap is dope. Don't get me wrong. I listen to it. It's cool, it's whatever. But me specifically, like starting to write and rap in French is just something I don't feel like I'm ready to do right now. So
Okay, word, yeah. Because I was listening to the album, like just a couple of things, like the title, like so. I got fashion this off bucks. I was like, so it's like is fashion like important to you? Is it a big part of like your persona or whatever you do? Because too good for cameras. Like come on, you're saying you're a flex god. You know what I'm saying? You're saying you flex way too hard for these niggas.
Look at icy got on right
now. What I'm saying? Look how icy you are, dog. Look at this necklace. You got a necklace.
Gold on. All this gold on. He look like a corpse in the motherland, boy.
Yes, sir. No, but like, it's pretty important to you though?
with time it became. At first it wasn't that much. I ain't gonna lie to you. Divine helped me a lot. With a lot
word?
The
man.
Now I can look. I'm gonna give some credits right now on the
Hell
project.
yeah,
Right?
let's do it.
Divine did the cover.
Word.
Of all of it. He did a cover. He did the track list, he did most of the like almost everything on the promo for the rollout for the project. He did like he's very visual. He has a lot of like creative talents. And with time, he helped me a lot with like fashions.
Nigga sitting here blushing and shit. I feel you.
Put those on, bro. The headphones right there.
Yeah, this one.
Which one?
Oh, did they work?
I think so.
Oh yeah, you can get this one. You
Let
good?
me just go in the middle.
No, you good. You good. I'll switch headphones.
Yeah, I was gonna say whichever ones work. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's real cool, bro. So like you're the mastermind behind everything type shit then.
I mean, I guess.
Word. Okay, bet.
It's
So
usually a quiet, modest behind the scenes.
I feel
a
that. So like,
mastermind.
what's your background with music, man? Like, cause I've heard like this feeling like Jan's live. I heard him shout you out just from you're doing your thing with a Blue Bill. Like, what's your background going on with music, man? Or this creative being creative, I guess.
Being creative, I've always like loved to sing. I sing literally everywhere I go. Like I work, I just be singing.
Where you just be saying shit to singing.
For real, I just be like in the aisles, just like they're just like you're just fucking it up. So, I think it was like in high school where.
Yeah, let's get the mic as close as possible.
Oh, as close as possible. Okay,
yeah, right.
I think it should be fine. Okay, so in high school, we were cool in high school, right? We weren't as close as we are now, but we were cool. So he was like, since I know you sing, because I be singing all over the place, he was like, I got something for you. And then he was like, all right. He played We Know. That was like the very first feature we had together, and that was the very first song I ever recorded in the studio. So
oh, nice.
After We Know, I was like, okay, this is something I think I would love to do. Then I started writing, and it just came naturally.
Oh well, so it's great. So like, it's just a natural process. Y'all just like linked up, vibed. I hate that word. I hate that word.
Are you sure you do?
Like,
Because you use it a lot.
I do say it a lot.
That's all I'm saying.
I do say it a good amount, but no, that's awesome though. But like, I was gonna ask you both, like, where do the names come from? You know what I'm saying? Like Just Divine and Blue Bill. These are solid hip hop names, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a little, it's not a young. You know what I'm saying? These are solid names. Like where'd they come from?
You can go first.
No, I'll let you go first.
All right. So blue for me, most people think Blue Bill is like the money, just
I was gonna guess that like an idiot, but
no, but it's not.
Please correct me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost everything I do, I put like this little envelope of what people expect it to be. Right. All right. So blue for me is being real. Blue is like a concept that I'm trying to like promote or whatever. It's like being real.
Yeah, break that down for a little bit.
Okay,
Me, yeah.
Being real to yourself. For example, right? If I want to be blue right now, right? In an interview, and you ask me a question about politics, right?
Okay.
And I know the question's like, yo, whatever answer I give on it is going to be a little fluff, it's going to play around my brain or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be political, super political. And that doesn't mean it doesn't make me less real. It just makes me feel like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you what you expect from me. But when I go in my room and I talk to myself, I'm like, oh, damn, I just lied to a nigga for real. Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how
I wasn't real right
I wasn't
there.
real with him. So that's being blue. The thing is, like, don't ever lie to yourself. Many people do that. They lie to themselves like, yo, I am this type of person. I'm the shit. I'm whatever. But they're not.
They walk into a room and become a chameleon.
Exactly.
Okay.
So don't lie to yourself. Know who you are. And, look, play around with this shit, man. If you want to lie to somebody, I'm not a liar, to be honest.
Well, no one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? No one's perfect.
Whatever I do, I just feel like when I get, in my room and I'm just me and myself and and I just reflect on whatever I did, I just got to acknowledge the fault and, give myself some credits, a little rose or whatever about anything I did. So that's really being blue. It's just the concept. It's kind of like being real.
Just being real with yourself.
And
right.
Bill is my middle name.
Simple. You know what I'm saying? The complex meets the simple.
Exactly.
I really do like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more a concept than it's a regular name. I dig that.
It's a moniker.
Yeah, exactly. It's a moniker. But yeah, Just Divine though.
Go on, go ahead.
Like that's that means a lot. I feel like.
Not really, to be honest. I mean, Just Divine is mostly my Instagram name. I mean, it's like Instagram is where you're just being yourself, literally, or you're trying to
perceive something that's actually not real. So you're just you, to be honest. So that's where the name came from.
Hopefully, unless you got like a Fenstagram or whatever.
or
you
some
see
shit like
them,
that.
yeah.
A lot.
Oh my god, them.
I thought when you followed one of those pages, it was supposed to be pictures of ass on there, and it wasn't. It was just a bunch of
it was
sad
feelings.
quotes.
It was
sometimes it's like
It was a bunch of sad memes, and I feel deceived.
right.
I don't know the ones you be on, because some of the ones I be on, I'd be like, damn, these people gotta chill sometimes.
These are cheeks.
Nah, it'd be like
these are quite the cheeks.
especially at night where people are like posting their thirst traps and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
son,
They're like,
the real nautical hours.
they're like
It's always
mood. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
It's
The
always on
real
the story.
hours.
It's always on the story. It's never the post.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing.
Nah, sometimes it be the post. Like if they have like just a couple people in there that they trust.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
If it's a
Yeah.
solid Finsta for what it was really for, you see some cheeks.
you see some stuff. You see
Them joints like 60
you
followers.
You see some things. You see some stuff.
you
feel
definitely
me?
see some stuff for real.
But yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah. So
No,
it's mostly just your Instagram, right?
Just Divine's mostly just my Instagram, and Divine's actually my real name. So I
Divine's
just-
your real name, really?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So I just wanted to
What a
stay
cool
real to
real
myself instead of like having someone call me something completely different. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna, me as a person, I'm not gonna be like, oh, like who can I think of that has like a different name? Like, does Danny Glover have a different name? Yeah, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
like that's
Donald
like,
Glover.
Something.
Yeah, Donald Glover and Childish Gambino.
Yeah, but
Like an alter ego. So.
You know.
it's
Yeah.
like it's something completely different. Like if I did have another name, if someone was to call that name, I'd be like, who are they talking to?
Yeah,
So,
you're just like
with Divine, it's like, all right, that's my name. Like I know they're talking to me, but I couldn't spell it the way it's spelled. You know, I wanted to.
No, of course.
Add something cool to it. So I was like, okay, cool. I was actually in a room with him and another one of my really good friends, and we were just like brainstorming. We had like a whole board. I was like putting different versions of like the DVN-E,
Oh yeah, the real D
DVN3.
brainstorm.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
bet.
like, tell me which one you guys like more. Like we voted, and then DVN3 was
Nice.
That was the winner. So
Nah, that's nice, bro. Yeah, because I was gonna ask too. Like, is your name kind of like indicative of like kind of like the sound you want to capture? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna ask you that too, Blue Bill. Like, it's like what kind of vibe are y'all? I need to read more.
That's all I'm saying.
Read more.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I need to read more books, bro.
Nobody says I hate ice cream and they keep eating fucking ice cream. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
What kind of atmosphere are you trying to encapsulate with your music? Is that better? Is that better for you? But
Am I harshing your mellow, my guy? No, I'm just.
But yeah, what kind of feeling are y'all trying to like capture? Like, what's kind of like the end goal for like your music when people are listening to it? I'll let you go first, Blue Bill.
I would say, okay, with time, I feel I want people to, like, I want to put more soul in my music. Significance is cool, because, okay, this is how I see music.
Right.
You can be the dopest rapper, still be a trash artist.
Yep.
You can be
100%.
have the dopest beats and the dopest production and still be a trash artist. So you got to be kind of like a balance between both, especially when you want to be a rapper or whatever. And
Tangent question before. What do you think is like real artistry? You know what I'm saying? What do you think is like a real artist?
I don't want to assume, but it sounds like you kind of define artistry as inherently being able to take risks.
true.
But like, yeah, real quick, like, what do you think is like a real artist to you? Type shit.
A real artist is somebody who
Or non-trash, rather. You know.
okay. Somebody
that's
who
like a better way to say it.
make sure that everything they put out is a reflection of what they would love to hear. Because many people everybody criticize, right? We can play a song right now. I'm just like, I don't like it that much. I don't like the way he sound. Maybe the way he sings is a little foul or whatever. I don't like his voice. We can pull up many things.
Yeah, you can choose anything and it'd be like, oh, okay.
And music is mad subjective, right? It's my idea. It's what I think music's supposed to sound like. So for me as an artist, for me to be holding this brand of, I'm an artist or whatever it means, the song and the quality of my sound should sound like something I want to hear. And if it sounds like something I want to hear, which is super clean, I make sure I spend money in the studio to come out with this dope production. I just don't do a home studio thing where I open the Audacity and just...
let's not forget charging one.
Okay, whatever. And then, open the Audacity or whatever and just...
He had the audacity, bro.
and just come out, with something that is like not very dope. And after that, I'm just okay. Then I hear another song. I'm like, I don't like that song. His production ain't good. You know, it's kind of like I'm kind of.
You
like
want to be
hypocrite.
100% like this is
Exactly.
this is it. I fucking like we were playing this like your song like right before, and you were just like vibing to it. I
Yeah,
was like
what?
that's how it's supposed to be. Like if you're making music, bro.
Can we
like,
start a vibe jar for the attic? I'm going to start a vibe. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna.
nah,
fucking-
it needs to happen, bro. Because we're gonna holla at that coconut and we're just gonna put it in.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be $1, motherfucker.
oh my god.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
you were like really cranking to your own song. So like yeah,
Yes.
you're like you really feeling yourself is like what like you think is like the pinnacle of being an artist, right?
Yes.
Okay, I feel that.
Because every other aspect of artistry is very like hard to like explain because it creative.
Yeah.
It's like
Because it's subjective or whatever.
very.
Yeah.
It's like me acting. It's like asking somebody like painting, right? What is a dope painting? Like whatever somebody's gonna show me, I'm just gonna be like, all right, it's cool. You look good.
Yeah.
But Picasso look ugly as hell. But that nigga sold though.
yeah,
he's
but
still
he's
selling.
You know, still selling.
It's like, oh, I can see.
I fuck with Picasso's stolen art, his stolen African art. I fuck with it.
yeah.
But yeah,
So he stole some. Okay,
some design.
I mean,
concepts,
like,
you know.
wasn't he the one that like popularized the saying like real artists steal or whatever?
Possibly,
Yeah, I think he's the one who like kind of coined that term. Was like, oh, that makes sense, you know.
But you in particular, you strike me as somebody where it's like when it comes to sound, we don't really necessarily have to push you in a certain direction. You'll kind of just naturally go there out of experimentation or just wanting to experiment. It seems like that's the impression I get.
True. I have to, because like I said, I'm very critical of like what I produce, and I listen to a lot of like upcoming artists, and every time I listen to somebody who's very dope, like most of the time I'm with Divine, we vibe to everybody, from John to Serena to Mimo to whoever this upcoming artists are. We vibe to them, we listen to them, we are happy. Okay. We are happy to listen to them. So it's like I can't be out here doing music and not be creative. I have to be super creative. I gotta always go and find new ways, new things. Maybe have a beat that switches, like the Chimera you played.
Yeah,
And it's like,
that
okay,
was fire.
we
Like,
have
I
to
thought
find.
that was really dope.
What? Trust
Yeah,
me, that's
bro.
my favorite song.
Yeah, that was awesome, bro. That was real dope.
We gotta find new ways to just improve and just get better. Like I don't compare myself to, no disrespect to people, to like people like upcoming like me. I listen to them, I get inspired,
yeah.
I respect them.
Of course.
But I make sure that
But
my
they're your
sound-
competition.
Yeah, but I make
Yeah.
sure that the sound is like super nice, and wherever I can play those songs, either in France or whatever, even if it's in front of, I don't know, Jay or Didi or whatever, they're gonna be like,
Somebody.
all right, you know what? This sounds good. This sounds like somebody who has personality. It sounds like somebody who knows what he's doing. So
Right.
I'm always like going after that and just trying to find a better version of myself. And like I said, I have like different songs from different range of music and different like sounds or whatever, but I can't just give you everything.
Right.
I'll take one step at a time and better my craft in all of those different places.
Okay, yeah, bet. So like, yeah, we're going back to the original question. Like that is like, is that kind of like the feeling you're trying to encapsulate? I ain't gonna say vibe. You know what I'm saying?
feeling, okay,
I'm
that's
not.
cool.
I won't say the V
Just
word.
did.
I won't say the V word. But
Just it.
but like, yeah, what the kind of feeling you're trying to encapsulate is like? Is just kind of, is it, you know, like you said before? Is it just, you know, like different day, like it goes by different days? You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you feel.
Yeah,
you know, you
I'll
just
say-
want to make music just for kind of just every kind of feeling you can have.
I'll say mood music.
Mood music.
Mood
Okay.
music, yeah.
I feel
Different
that.
season, different time, different mood.
You-
Vibe.
different
Vibes.
Clink, clink, clink. It's
Yeah, clink, clink.
it's a quarter ahead. I tell you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but what about you, Divine, man? What's kind of the music track you're trying to follow?
I mean, so basically my two main genres that I'm trying to like attack are R&B and hip hop. I mean, he said something about you make music that you want to, like, you listen to.
Right.
And I don't think that's 100% accurate, because it's like I listen to a whole lot of shit that I would never make. Like I listen to music
Okay.
that they have like, oh, pussy this, dick that, this, that, and the third.
Just horrible things. Deplorable.
I mean, they're not horrible. I mean, like, what? You should see me bumping that shit in my car. Like,
Oh, it'd be
all the
hard.
way up. It'd be like, yeah, I be vibing. Well, I be jamming. You know what I'm saying? I'm jamming. Like I enjoy to listen to that type of music, but that's not the type of music I'm gonna put out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I will throw a couple curse words here, like fuck, this, that, and the third, but it's not gonna be like fuck, bitch, shit. Like
It's not gonna be gratuitous.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like it's gonna have some meaning to it.
Yeah, it's gonna
you
be
know what I
very
mean?
subtle. And I
Yeah.
feel like when I'm choosing a track to work on, I'm like, what is the meaning of this track? Like if someone was to ask me what inspired this track, like I should have something to say. I shouldn't just make music just to make music. You know, I should make music with intention.
Yeah.
And like a backstory. Like I have 2 songs out. I mean, I've only been here for like 2 years.
Technically 4 songs.
Okay.
2 personal songs.
All right.
2 personal songs. And
I think you can make some more. I feel like you can put
no,
some more
I
out.
have more in the vault. It's just like
Put them out. Put them out, Divine.
Yeah,
Put them out, Divine.
no, I'm just saying.
Enough faults.
Yeah, but I said we need some Divine, man.
Tell him, bro.
We need that Divine out here, brother.
Y'all don't know because like I have
We don't
I have
know.
some good
Yeah, we don't know. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
But like I'm very strategic and I want to plan.
Of course.
I want to plan everything so it's like the drops have intention and meaning. And back to like the writing, I'm like, okay, cool. If I write something, there's stuff that I wrote. Like one of the songs that I was very like was supposed to be my very first single as a like breakout person. I wrote that last year.
Oh wow.
I wrote it at like the start of last year. It was supposed to drop over the summer. But due to a bunch of shit not happening, right?
Due to extenuating circumstances.
Yes, like it didn't come out, and
I got you.
That song has been in the vault for a long time. It was supposed to come out this summer, and I was like, look, it's not ready. It is not ready, and with everything going on right now, like I don't feel like y'all are ready for that type of shit. And it's like because I planned.
I mean, like you don't know till you put it out.
I'm just saying, but like I had like a whole plan. I was like, okay, cool. If I drop it, I was gonna drop it 4th of July weekend, and then do like
should have
mad
dropped the
promo.
Juneteenth, brother.
I mean, I should have, but you know,
Tell him.
it was about the people, and I was like, I'm not trying to take that away from the people. You know, I'm trying to like,
Oh yeah, I feel.
especially at a time like this, it's very like, do you drop music? Do you not? Because people are dying. People are dying from the virus. People are getting shot in the street. So you're just
Divine,
like,
buddy, friend. Niggas die every day.
niggas do die every day, but like,
I was gonna say, buddy, dude, don't
you-
let that stop you, my friend.
I was about to say, you not dropping music is not going to save a soul.
Yeah, it ain't,
no,
I don't
but like,
think it's gonna.
the music is coming though.
It's
I'm getting to the point.
People
Like,
are getting dragged.
I feel you,
People
bro.
are getting dragged. You
people are
remember,
getting
like,
dragged. The eyes are getting shot out,
Whoa.
and like think about it, right? Like my entire timeline is like, okay, cool. Justice for Breonna Taylor, justice for this person, justice for this person. Then I'm like, oh yeah, like can y'all stream my new
Karens.
single? Yeah, I'm like, if I was to like pop up in your feed, right, where you see like, oh, Black Lives Matter, Breonna Taylor, this, that, and the third.
Hey, you want me to be 100%? I think I know the question you're gonna ask. Am I gonna click on yours in the midst of all that tragedy?
Yeah.
I'm going to seek out your stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all that I don't want to see all this trauma porn anymore. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. I know how bad it is. I know what petitions to sign. I know what protests to go to.
Yeah.
I don't need to go on Twitter and see that shit anymore. It's virtue signaling white knight bullshit, bro. I want to see what's happening with my local artists, my local scene.
Yeah, that's the thing.
My local brothers and sisters starting businesses, bro. Like I want to support that. I know you're crying because what I'm saying is fucking true. Because what I'm saying is real, brother. But yeah, like we don't help each other out by, you know, tweeting these, you know what I'm saying, thoughts and prayers ass tweets, man. Like we help each other out by being creative, by being you know, profitable. You know what I'm saying? Like by starting our own businesses, by buying back our blocks. Like we're the Master P. We're to my man Master P, man. You know what I'm
Hogged
saying?
out, baby.
Hog out, boy. Hogged out.
We'll
But,
explain what that means another time. But
yeah, go ahead.
oh, fucking yeah. The logic doesn't even really add
Really
up
have
all
to
the
get me
way
like this?
because
It's fire, nigga.
because-
That's fire.
the logic
You're
doesn't.
passionate.
The logic doesn't really
I'm
add
dying
up.
over here. Yo, it's just-
Oh, go ahead.
this man is choking over water.
And the logic doesn't really add up because it's like after a person posts that thing, you know what I'm saying? The rest of their day, they're going to seek out at least one thing that they enjoy. They're going to seek out one thing casually.
They're going to go on Netflix or
you're
Hulu.
saying more than one.
likely.
More than one thing. I'm just saying at least one.
More than likely.
Why can't you be that one thing?
No, but think about
You should be that one thing.
All right,
should, yeah.
the
Should be
week
that one
the
thing.
week Omar Arbery and the George Floyd shit happened, right? No music dropped.
I mean,
no mention.
that's
of
a-
it.
that's-
don't
that's
get me
a
wrong.
strange-
Don't get me
that's a
wrong.
strange
Don't get me wrong.
week
I'm not
to
saying. I'm
drop
not saying. I'm not saying someone gets their head blown off and you spam the music next day. Don't do that. You know,
Yeah.
measure it out. Read the room.
But that-
have taste.
That's the
but
thing,
you
though.
can still drop. I think.
People were getting dragged just to post pictures about them being at the park.
Yeah, it was like,
sunny
it's not
day.
about
Like,
you,
what do you mean
blah, blah,
sunny
blah,
day?
yeah.
People are getting shot. You talk about sunny day. Like, what are you talking? So it was a bunch
morning
of that.
to who, brother?
Exactly. It was a bunch of that for like 4 days.
Oh yeah,
A whole week to be honest. But
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
and
people-
it's, you can still find all that shit, but like why? What to seek out some more pot? Do the morning thing. Do the thoughts and prayers tweets for the first few days. You know what I'm saying? I understand taste. I understand tone. Things like that. But after that, you're just like
True.
another like 70 people died of other things. So let's be productive a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be a little productive. Let's not. I don't think they would want us to stop our shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because they unfortunately were horribly murdered. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Social language. No, I was thinking though,
Social
like,
language.
I'm a languager after all.
you know what I mean?
No more like.
What was I about to say? Fucking,
What were you about to say?
I fucking know.
Oh, each other.
Choked up. Boy.
Reggie Millard. Anyway.
Oh, Reggie.
What a shame.
Reginald. But yeah, but
Oh, fucking yeah. All right.
Did he come
Yeah.
back completely or just some part of it?
In parts.
Should we
So
wait though?
people who are you said people are getting dragged. Here's the thing. I think if you're thinking about a system that hates you, the system would want you to fail in any aspect possible. And if it can't get you materially, okay, here we go. Yeah.
So you know what to put on.
You know how we coming.
You know how we come in the attic. We need goofy music.
Ding. Just play like, oh man. Somebody make me some Kofi music. That's an order. Somebody. Anyway.
Did you get that at Morehouse?
No. Huh?
Okay.
I didn't get this at Morehouse.
Okay.
No.
No, we just bought it because it was funny.
Yeah. We
Anyway.
do it for the chuckles, but yeah, a system like that would want you to be. It would want as much detriment to you to come to you as possible, and if it's not outright death or material poverty, I think it would just be you being depressed all the time. You never being able to enjoy your life. You not even being able to enjoy a simple day.
I think
Because
that's a win in their book.
Because you have this specter in the back of your mind all the time that you feel like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you always feel like something's coming for you. You always feel like something's around the corner. And realistically, yeah, it could be around the corner, but you know it when it happens, so you don't need to be that way all the time. I'm not saying, keep your head on the swivel out here. Be safe out here. Carry a gun. I didn't say that.
But Tommy did. Tommy says carry a gun legally.
Yeah, illegally. But like this constant, like, you gotta have some catharsis at times. You gotta have release. You can't just you will literally drive yourself into the grave. Yeah. People are dying out out here at 60. You know what I mean? A lot of these,
that's when you're supposed to die, right?
I mean, I'm not trying to
60.
die at 60. I don't know about y'all, but
I want to die
sooner.
I want to die 8 years after my dick stops working.
8?
Yes. I want to be a monk for 8 years, and I will write while my dick doesn't work, and then I will die happy. Hopefully the same way my grandfather died.
his dick
8
stopped
seems
working.
like a long time.
Huh?
His dick stopped working? You know that for a fact?
Okay, don't fucking start with that.
No, but you said just like my grandfather died, and that's what I assumed you meant.
No, that was my part. That was my part. That's my personal preference.
Okay.
That's my personal
I-
preference.
we're just
I
assumed you meant that. Okay.
No, I'm saying I want to die in the same manner.
I thought you and your grandfather had a very special relationship.
Listen, don't fucking start.
Oh man.
Don't fucking start.
But do y'all feel like, just like in the light of like what he was just saying, do you feel like kind of your art is sort of like just a conduit for freedom almost? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like y'all want to make art for people to feel
Maybe you should put this Kofi on. Conduit of freedom.
conduit of freedom? You know what? I have my dusty hat on. You know what I'm saying? I have my dusty cap. That's gonna be my kufi, because kufis don't fit on my hair and my head. my dusty cap on. Do you feel like this the music you guys make and like the kind of feeling you guys are gonna capture is like just a real beneficial thing for people in like times like this, like because like if we keep doing what we're doing, like we're gonna have another like lockdown for real. I feel like we're gonna have like there's gonna be like a second wave and everything's gonna lock back down. Like I feel like entertainment's like super duper important just because like every other bit of life is kind of super easy. You know what I'm saying? So like, do y'all feel like that sense of importance when making music or just art in general, or like is it kind of just like whatever deal?
I don't overthink that much.
You shouldn't. That is overthought. So you shouldn't.
I just do music the way I feel it. Like, of course, I want my music to have any, significance. I want people to like, oh, this song has a meaning or everything.
Of course.
And I feel like for me as a rapper, artist, whatever you want to call me,
unboxed.
Thank you. It's like my primary role is to just give music the way I feel it, because I can only create from things that I know, or things that I've seen, or just anything that is in my subconscious mind, So I'm just a reflection of whatever I see, touch, or view, or whatever my five senses that I'm using.
Word.
So I don't think about other people when I do music that much. I just feel like I gotta give them me, and if it's enough, good. If it's not, then I don't want to, like J. Cole said recently, I don't want to be a model for nobody. Like, I just want to do music. I just want people to enjoy whatever I'm putting out, and just be like, all right, that's Blue.
Yeah, that's Blue, bro.
Hey.
That's the Blues Bill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel that 100%, man. Cause I feel that too. Is any kind of art you just like any that's focused on the audience and like the specific person of how they're gonna feel about it. I think it's just like makes it that much worse, because like once you focus on one particular niche or one particular like kind of person, you just automatically just like say fuck you to like any other person who could have like felt your shit, but when you just stay true to yourself, like you said, like.
And I even talked about it on I think that's track number 2 of the Too Good for Cameras, the Pressure song. Pressure song is really just about me, it's like a two-faced type of song. It's talking about pressure that most other artists or whatever they feel when I'm dropping. It's like, yo, this man is dropping, he's putting some pressure, and there's pressure on me that nobody sees, but it's not the pressure of me being great or me being this. The pressure is for me to drop music that is generally me. So that's why if you hear the hook, there's this part where I'm like, the second part of the hook, I'm like, pressure, I feel it. They want me to do something different out here, but it doesn't feel genuine. This, this art is like a way to just vent out. It's really something that I think a lot of people who are doing art or anything that's like very like your dream or whatever, I feel like there's a perception of people of what you should be doing, and there's another thing of there's like the perception of yourself and the art or whatever job that you're doing. So I feel like your perception of yourself should always be the one that you have in your mind, so you can keep pushing. It's so easy to get lost, to just stop doing whatever you love.
It's so easy to get like in the subscribe to other people's opinion. Just like, oh, you should make this kind of music. You should use this kind of beat. You should rap like this, and it's just like it automatically becomes like too many chefs in the kitchen, and it becomes like this a horrible thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I have this notion of I don't ever want to like, if I fail something, I don't ever want to be like, oh, it's your fault. I hate two things. I hate complaining, and I hate pointing fingers like, oh,
welcome to the fucking attic.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
Like it's because of you, or I better be like, you know what, I failed, but at least I trust in my gut.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. You failed under your own fruition.
I better. So I don't compromise my art anymore. It's either me straight up or hey.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, it's funny you said like, because that's kind of just the mode or like the mood of many rappers now. There's like a lot of local dudes like blaming their scene or blaming like their local people is like to oh, y'all not fucking with me, bro. Y'all not supporting local artists. It's like it's free to support your local. I'm just like, okay, Be better.
Put out good things.
You say be better.
Put out
I hate
good
seeing
things.
that.
Cause you see it all the time, like on people's stories.
Put
Everywhere,
out,
bro.
Put out good things and then market them.
That's how I feel.
Exactly.
I feel like if people don't promote my
Simple.
shit, it's because it's not good enough.
People weren't feeling
I
it.
guess
Yeah,
you
exactly.
got to.
Exactly. I guess I got to promote it, and people weren't feeling it, bro. That's nobody's
And
fault.
some people don't even promote, like, and then they're like, "Oh, no one's listening to my stuff." I'm like, "But did you do your best? Did you put your best foot forward? And were you like, did you push it to as many people as you think should have heard the song?"
Yeah, exactly.
People are like,
man.
"Oh, we're just gonna post it on our story once or twice, and then expect be like, oh, link in bio, please go listen to it." No,
I've seen that so
people
many.
are gonna skip through it all the time.
Man. So I've seen that so many times. It's just like, bro, like you posted like one snippet once.
And
you
that was
know,
it.
the link in bio like twice and posted like on the timeline, bro. It's just like that all happened in 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not marketing. That's not promoting your shit. And you're talking about, oh, bro, like I don't put anything out because no one's fucking with me.
They
bro.
go on their
like,
story and then they post like 100 stories talking about niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas ain't doing this. I'm like,
bro.
Well, then maybe you should quit.
Yeah, like
or you
shit.
should do better. Like,
Yeah, like
you
shit.
should
You know what I
do
mean?
better.
I posted that I posted that some time ago. Just like, bro, like when niggas start like, oh, what y'all think about this? Is it fire, bro? Should I put it out? I'm gonna start saying no.
Because
You
like
should-
most
you
of the
shouldn't put
time,
it out.
right?
Like how do if it's me, you're depending on to like it was like your audience is like,
Yeah.
oh, should I put this out? Like, bro. No one has time to be like, yes, put it. You should put it out, bro. You're nobody. You know what I'm saying?
At this
Put it
point,
out.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
put it out.
Big facts.
Make me wanna say yes next time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Keep putting things out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Artistry
It's
is
crazy.
about risk. Take some.
And
Yeah.
consistency.
And consistency.
And that's the thing. I don't want to like start something I can't finish because I have like a whole bunch of half songs all over the place. So
Oh, word, yeah.
I don't want to drop one thing and then wait months later to drop another thing. So I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row.
Like us. Anyway.
That. Wait a minute.
Anyway.
Where am I?
No, I feel you. Consistency,
What's
right?
You have to
going
be
on?
consistent. So it's like I'm trying to work, like give myself like a couple months, get as much shit done as possible. Of
course.
And then if the second wave is about to hit, I will have shit in the vault because the first time it hit, I had nothing in the vault.
Oh man.
I was
Fox.
like, okay, cool. Let me go into my vault and see what the fuck I have.
You said
nothing.
like-
yeah, I was like,
oh shit.
just a whole bunch of like demos. Like, I mean, they didn't sound bad, but they weren't great. The quality was not.
It wasn't a song yet.
It wasn't a song. It was
I
just
feel
like,
you.
oh, me like mumbling some shit, like, And, like,
I feel that.
I mean, yeah. And I'm
Should've
like,
put
okay,
it on
cool.
SoundCloud. Just
This has
joking.
potential. This has potential. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to put out any. If that's the type of quality you keep putting out, then people will just be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this is what he's gonna give me all the time."
Yeah.
And it's like you don't want to settle for that.
Yeah,
You
and I
really
think
don't.
I was telling him before, Blue Bill before, like you can make up a lot for like quality and like technical proficiency,
Yeah.
like with style. You
With
know,
style,
like
exactly.
yeah, you can just be like, yo, no, this is just the way I put out music. Like it's lo-fi and shit like that. But
I know a
you
lot of people that do
Yeah,
that.
you do have to make it known though, like that's your thing. It's not just that I put out shitty music.
Shitty
it's just
music,
like
yeah.
I like the way lo-fi sounds.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like if it's like that, then it becomes like 5 times better. Like, oh no, you're accomplishing your goal. You're accomplishing your sound. You know?
Shout out
that-
to Malik 3.
And also, it's not only about making dope music because, like Edward said, I'm very creative. So I'm always thinking about visuals. I'm thinking about the cover art has to be fire. It has to be like if you see a dope cover art, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna
wanna
check this
click
shit
on
out.
I'm going to at
definitely see
least
what's
listen
going
to
on.
it once. I'm
Yes,
at least
you're
listen
gonna
to
be
it
like,
once. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
what is like when I did Toga for Cameras, he had commissioned a bunch of other people to like take the pictures and like do the cover art, and I was like,
Yeah,
Why'd you do that?
yeah, he was like, because he sent it to me, right, and we literally laughed about it. We were like,
it was like,
yo,
oh,
okay,
Oh shit!
what is this? Yeah, and then some guys were trying to go back and do it again. And we did give them he gave them the opportunity to do it again, and then they bumped it again, and it was
Well,
like,
they-
Shit the bed.
I was like, you know what? Just give me like, I think we were on FaceTime for about like 2 hours. I was like, just give me like while we were talking, I was like,
Word? Why y'all talking? You
yeah,
did this shit?
I was just
All
doing
day.
it
We
and,
do that all the
sending
time.
him like the demos and like he was like, okay, cool, I like this, I don't like this, and I was like, okay, cool. So we finally came to the final one, and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
You
the
like it?
final
He
one's
was-
fire. I like
he
it a
was
lot.
like,
Well, thanks.
that's the one. I was like, okay, like, I mean, I knew it was the one. Like
You're just
compared
like,
to what you have,
when I did it, nigga, it was.
yeah, I was like, compared to what you have,
What can I say?
this is way better
Way
than what
better.
you had. So I'm always like, for my artistry. I'm always thinking about cover arts. I'm always thinking about like promotion, like promotional videos, promotional this, because I feel like people will like you have to captivate them to listen to your song in the first place.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Okay, you could have the best song in the world, but if you don't promote the song,
Who's gonna listen to it?
who's gonna listen to it? Exactly,
Not a
and it's
soul.
like
Not a soul.
and if your cover art's trash too, it's like who the fuck
There
wants
is
to listen to that shit?
there is no excuse in the modern day.
It's
There is
not.
no
It has to be a special kind of
Yeah, it's
trash for me to be like, I have to listen because they put no effort into it. I'm like, all
There is-
right,
At
but
all.
like it has to be very, very trash. Like
if
for
you
most
say
people
you-
can't achieve that.
If you
It's-
say
yeah.
you take music seriously, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for trash cover art.
Yeah,
I'm
just,
sorry.
just regular
I'm
trash. I
sorry.
have no time for regular dirt. I have no time for.
The people will, you know what I'm saying? If it's a special type of dirt, maybe you look twice.
And I'll say if it's soil, I'll say no.
I mean, if it's something with intent, if it's supposed to like, because I'm a big person of like, I'm really into like stuff that has intention. Like,
Yeah,
so
of course.
you could be like, oh, you could show me some shit. I'll be like, what the fuck is that?
like if you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
Like it's
literally
it's
whatever
scribble.
the fuck it
It's
is, yeah.
scribble, but like it had a purpose, and
had
it's
a
really
purpose, yeah.
and it's. And I'm not a Drake fan, but it's really good.
Neither
You know
am
what
I.
I'm saying?
And
The same way you hate the word vibes.
Same way I'm gonna punch you in the throat after this. No, but yeah, exactly. It had intent though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It had that special intent. But you seem to like you seem to like have a good grasp on like a modern day like art shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I do.
The Renaissance man is kind of like coming back into like real prevalent. You have to be able to produce your own music, to make your own beat, do your own cover. You know what I'm saying?
have to, yeah.
Do all these things, shoot your own video kind of thing. You have to be like maybe not all those things at once, but you have to be at least like 2 out of those like
Yeah.
4 things. You have to be multifaceted and like do you feel like a lot of artists now are like missing that now, or
They
like
are.
they need to like work on it,
And I
right?
feel like a lot of people aren't creative enough. I'm like, if I had the budget that
Shades.
some of these people had, I'll be fucking shit up left and right. Like, let's just say if I had like some people have the budget but don't give us any quality.
No
I mean,
vision.
They give dope videos. They give like quality videos, right? Like it's done really nicely, it's edited really nicely. But I'm
Of course, but it's garbage.
It's a basic video. I'm like, I've seen this shit before. I've like, where's the umph? Where's that little like
I
that?
could have done this in my sleep.
Exactly. And
You
it's
know?
like, I'm very creative. I'm always thinking about like, I don't know, last year he dropped the charging that we're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't know.
But yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Like you can't find.
And like
it
one
anywhere.
night we were literally at our friend's like, because he lives in a penthouse. I was like, you know what?
I wasn't at the penthouse.
Who is this friend? Who is this friend?
Look,
Oh man, but go ahead.
Does the penthouse have an attic?
Like,
it doesn't have an attic, but it does have like a top.
Does
a
it
top
need
roof.
one?
Folks!
It might.
yeah.
It might.
Hey, shit, hook it up. But go ahead.
And we're just like in the top room, and I was like, you know what? Like, there was one of the songs on there that I really fucked with. I was like, you know what?
Oh, I know he's talking
How about y'all just? how about
right,
y'all
yeah.
just stand? Like, it was just a random idea. I was like, okay, just stand, and I'm gonna shoot a video real quick.
Do it.
I shot the video. I edited the video. I mean, it wasn't the best quality, but there was an idea behind it, and I felt really great. Like doing that video, I was really proud of it. I was like, look at me, like. I didn't sleep that night because I was so eager to start
word.
editing. I was so eager to like whenever I get into something, I'm so eager to finish it. I'm like, if I have to take all night, I'm gonna stay up all
Because
night.
it feels weird you didn't finish it, right?
I'm like,
I feel
I'll
that.
be sleeping, and I'm like, oh, I didn't finish this shit. Like I have to, I
Yeah,
have
keep the
to
mic,
finish
keep
it.
the mic
Oh,
close to you. So,
I have to finish it. You know what I'm saying?
You get inside, yeah.
I get in my zone, and I'm just like, I don't want to get out of it till whatever I'm doing is done.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So
yeah.
it's just like the creativity has to be very up there, and I feel like once I make it big, I'm just gonna proclaim it now.
yeah, when?
When I make it big. Ooh,
Thank you.
When? Hell yeah. On baby.
y'all won't be able to stop me. Let me just tell you that right now.
Hell yeah, bro. So like, do you also feel like, so you're saying like, cause I agree with you 100%, bro. Like the budget some people have is just like the things we can do with it. Like, do you also feel like, my shot? Do you also feel like a big part of creativity? Because I feel like a big part of creativity is just like, all right, I got, 2 sticks, a stone, and some string. Let's make it happen. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Because-
it's like that's more creative than having a big budget and doing something huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being creative with what you got. Like,
Yes.
do you feel like that's a big part of it too?
It's like you're either creative or you're not. Like some people just don't have the vision.
Yep.
And it's like I'm big on the vision. Like my vision could be like very out there and like outrageous, but like I do have a vision, and I'm like, if this was to be executed perfectly, like if I was to have this like the backing from like a big budget something,
Right.
like it would be crazy.
Yeah.
But like the vision is there. You need to have intent. You need to have the vision. But some people, that's what they lack. It's like you could have like most of the rappers right now, like the videos are very one dimensional. It's like, okay, cool. We're gonna have the cars. We're gonna have the girls. We're gonna have the good locations. You know,
the chicks.
Just
I mean-
man's at the back.
no,
Yeah,
those,
this is
those are the
homies. Yeah,
DMV ones.
This
No,
is
no.
homies, right? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like I'm talking about like the main like
Yeah,
main
I
people
know
like
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
like
I know what
Travis
you're
Scott,
saying.
like
Yeah.
Gunna, like all the videos have girls in it. They have cars. they have,
Girls, cars, and expensive
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, expensive shit. I'm like, okay, cool. And then put that next to like a FKA Twigs or like a ASAP
A$AP.
Rocky. People who
Ooh.
actually put like
effort.
people who
put
give you
effort in the
a
video,
visual.
yeah.
They give you like something that you sit back and you're like, yeah, I just watched something. Like with Drake, he like there's no Drake video that I've seen that's like,
Outstanding.
oh my god, this is so great. Y'all hyped up what's that song, Hotline Blink, because of that one move.
Niggas,
But
stop.
that was based.
Stop.
Nah, niggas.
I'm saying niggas hyped it up. I'm like,
Yeah,
niggas,
niggas-
stop. It wasn't that good.
It really
Oh my
wasn't.
God.
He did that
was in a
one weak ass
square.
dance, and that was.
It was
about
it was a dope set because he can afford a dope set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, of course he can. He's
That's
Drake.
Drake, but like it's like it was a very basic video. It was just like y'all just hyped it up because it's Drake. But
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like,
That's the thing about budgets, especially in my personal experience. When you look at budgets,
Yeah, because he writes and makes movies. You know. What
oh
I'm saying?
nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I'm a guy. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Just you know what I'm saying?
Shucks.
Throw $1 in my wallet, eh? Anyway,
But go ahead.
fucking yeah. I think once you start stripping these things backward, like literally, okay, think about what you would do for this song. Your budget was $500K.
Yeah.
Then 400, then 300, then 2, then 1. Eventually, go back to if it was $1,000, then 500. What would you do to get your concept off? What would you do to get your vision off?
I mean, like first of all,
it's got to be scalable. I
think the first thing is the idea first. Like you always have to start with the idea before like any budget or anything. Because like if you have an idea, right? And someone's like, "Oh, here's the budget you have." You try to fit that idea into that budget. If you have a budget, you would be like, "Oh, if someone gives you a very high budget and you're just like, "Okay, cool, what do I do with this now?"
Right.
But if you have an idea and you're like, "Okay, cool." If someone gives you a low budget, you try to fit that idea and make
You're like, all right,
that
bet.
work.
How can I do that?
How
Because
can I do that?
that's
Yeah.
all that budget really is. It's just like if you're not doing like effects and like
Yeah.
permits and shit like that, it's just like it's real cheap to shoot, man.
Yeah, a lot
Like,
of people are wasting. A lot of these big sets, they're
Yeah.
wasting money. I'm letting you know right now,
Exactly,
they're wasting
yeah,
a lot of money on nothing.
I'm like, oh, they have this guy for this, they have this guy for that. I'm like, y'all don't need all these people, to be honest. They're like 20 plus people on set. I'm like, why do you need these many people on set if it's not required?
it's like when you look at construction and a lot of niggas are standing around and one
Yeah.
person doing the work, you're just like, what the fuck you doing?
and like there's like basic videos where like it's just the artist singing in like just a confined space, and like
Yeah.
you look behind the scenes, there's like 20 people just standing there.
You're like,
and I'm like,
This was
okay.
unnecessary.
Like this was very unnecessary. So then you see all the credits, like this person did this person did that. I'm like, y'all could have saved a lot by not like having all these random people around.
yeah, bro.
I'm
That's not
like-
like that's not like you. So that's what you want to do, man. You want to like shoot videos in the future. That's
You're
like that's
giving
the goal.
me big creative director
Yeah, you're
keywords.
giving
Yeah.
me big director. I want to
Viewers.
I want to shoot some movies vibes,
That,
bro.
well,
what's
not
viewers?
movies. Let's start with music videos first.
This is
Let's
Tiana Taylor's son.
start. Oh,
See you on
Do you
the
like
see
connect
you on
your
the-
music videos?
what do you mean by connect?
Oh yeah, good question, man.
Like, you know how there's some music videos like it leaves off, like the ending of one music video leaves off, and then it's the beginning of the next
it
one.
begins. Another
Yes,
one.
definitely. I'm actually working on a project right now that like.
Be careful with that hat. It's my grandfather's. Be careful with that hat.
Oh,
But go
is he
ahead.
alive? No. Oh, okay. So you better be careful, bro.
Yeah. So all right. Anyway, but yeah, like, is that like one thing you want to start doing? Like,
I
you
would
know?
definitely
Yeah.
like.
That's real cool, actually.
And I
never
love
thought
like
about
when
that.
people do music and like they tell a story. Like when they're like, "Oh, to be continued," you're like, "Okay, shit." Like, especially if it was dope in the first place. If it's
Yeah.
trash, then no one cares for the to be continued part. But if it's a dope, very intriguing story, and like people are like, "Oh, to be continued," you're intrigued. You're like, "Okay, cool. What's next? What's coming next?" And it's like, I would love to do a visual for almost every song I do.
But
But-
that's what I want to do for every podcast we do before we put it out. I want to do like a promo.
We don't have the budget. We don't have the budget. You know, we always talk about.
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
Shit,
wait
I got a camera.
Wait a minute.
Shit, I got a camera.
Yo, okay, so this actually leads into my next question. Which was do y'all go back to Africa often? The Budgèt. That's the only. By the way, that's the only way to pronounce it.
Yeah, bro.
That's the only way to pronounce it now. Is
Budgèt.
Budgèt. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Nah,
It's what it is.
I mean, I haven't been back to Cameroon in like the last time I was there was 2016.
Oh wow.
Wow,
That's still
fuck.
pretty recent. That's still pretty
God,
recent.
you're so
yeah.
lucky. I haven't been back since fucking
Where are you from?
Sierra Leone.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't been back since like
I'm from Virginia.
04.
You
Richmond.
can't sit with us, sir.
Like 04.
I gotta look it up. Nah, Hampton.
Okay.
Hampton, Newport News.
Edward, do you know where that is?
Yeah.
I mean, I have my steps and
Nigga.
stuff.
That's where my
I've been
that's where
on
my
VA a
dad.
couple
That's where my
times.
dad's from. So like, yeah, I'm from around here. I'm just from Gaithersburg.
Yeah, we'll take you to Ghana, get you some land.
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want Tyler Perry land, dude. I want
Tyler Perry.
Yeah,
I
for
want
real.
I want the Tyler Perry compound, but
But
I want
let's-
to actually pay writers.
Let's
you
talk
know what I'm
about
saying?
Tyler Perry though.
Oh,
Let's,
my hatred.
Let's just just a little bit though.
My
I'm like,
hatred.
okay, cool. I feel like over the years his like creativity has gone down a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's because he doesn't pay other writers.
no
'Cause
kidding.
he's only
No
one
kidding.
man, and it's like most of the shows, like
Medea?
the ones on BET suck. They suck ass. Like
What, sisters?
they suck. It's like it's just a whole bunch of shit that he's trying to put together, and it's not making sense. It's like you try to like watch something. The storyline is like it starts one place, then like it's all over the place, and you're just like, yeah. Like when he first started, like with the Medea and stuff, like he was on a
Yeah.
roll. He was like Medea's this, Medea's that. It was like, okay, cool. People were like,
Ooh,
intrigued.
I'm gonna put on a dress again.
Yeah, like Boo.
Hey guys,
Boo
we
1
need a
and 2. I
dress.
didn't like those.
Hello.
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 Hello, exactly.
Hello.
Oh
It
my
was
God,
funny.
I'll
It
get
was
my
nice.
gun.
It was like, okay, cool. This is something new. This is something fun.
It is
But
what
like
it is.
he overdid it. Like
Yeah,
with the last 3 movies, it was just like
I would say,
yeah.
like he reached whatever peak he
He
had.
had yeah.
After Meet the Browns,
There was-
the TV show.
I would
Meet the
say there was a
Browns,
cutoff
yeah.
point, and in which past that point he was mostly a businessman.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And how good if you took it, how like a CEO, if you asked a very talented CEO to make a film, he would probably make something that makes money.
Yeah,
He wouldn't make.
100%.
He might not make a quality film. Word to my son Oscar Michaud.
What did he make?
I can't remember the names of the films off the top of my head right now, but he
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
very famous black director.
yeah. See,
I mean, there was
you
this
and your
movie Tom Ford
intellectualism.
did. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was like pretty good.
Which one?
I
You
don't
said
know.
Tom Ford did?
Yeah, he did a movie and it was actually pretty good.
Like a feature,
Tom
feature
Ford?
film.
yeah, something like
Wait,
that.
I think I did hear about that. Was that a few years ago?
Yeah, it was actually a really good movie.
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Tom Ford.
Tom
movie.
Ford. A movie.
I'm about to say, I know.
Y'all not hip?
I
Come
just
on.
know the song.
Nah. He actually did a movie and
Tom
he's
Ford.
done a whole lot of like
Exactly.
directing and stuff. So
That's actually crazy. I had no idea.
Tom Ford's out here. Come on.
Nocturnal Animals, A Single Man.
Yes. that
Nocturnal
one.
Animals.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Maybe. It has what's his face? The guy
Jake
Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Yup.
My son.
Yup.
Hell yeah. And
That's good.
and what's her name? Goddamn.
that white lady, yeah.
Yeah.
That white
You
lady.
say that way, lady.
What's her name?
That is her name.
Lois Lane. She was
Oh.
Lois Lane in the newest one, in the newest Superman. That was not good. But
was
that's neither here nor there.
No, there. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, that sounds great though. Movies are in the future, brother.
Movies are definitely in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
movies. Well, how old are you?
When what happened?
No, I'm saying how old are you right now?
How old am I? Because I heard like how old were you, and I was
No,
like,
I'm saying how
the
old are
fuck?
you right now? How
I'm
old?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say 31. You're making movies, easy,
That's
Wow.
definitely the goal because
easy.
like
Why wait till 31?
why wait, right?
I'm just saying.
But we do need that budget though. We do need that budget.
We knew it. We need that.
the budget. Talk to
We
the
do
wall,
need the
Lord,
budget.
baby.
Because at the
say.
same time, right? It's like you could have the dopest idea,
Mm-hmm.
and if you don't have the money to like, especially with movies,
That's where the creativity
like
comes in.
you need. But sometimes
You know?
there's
Even
like,
creativity got limits. Though.
yeah, it definitely has limits.
Like, you
It
gonna
has,
hit up-
it has higher limits than you think.
What was that movie on like Netflix that like Mimo was trying to put us on?
Oh, I watched something dot site dot look.
Yeah,
it was this DC based movie of like a love story, or whatever.
Which was trash.
That shit was so like you can see cheap
It was
through
garbage.
the movies.
It was just.
So cheap. I was like, man,
I'm like,
Wow.
Netflix, what are y'all doing, bro? Like,
so cheap. Like
Cause I seen movies shot on an iPhone that were like quality.
dope, yeah.
that were quality. I'm just like, bro.
that's
there's
where
no-
the
there's no
creativity
excuse.
jumps out, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then sometimes you might have a little budget and still not know what the fuck to do with
That's
it.
still
So
all
it's
the
just like,
budget, bro. All the budget, I guarantee one.
Budget.
If I say what,
the budget, you know it.
hey.
go ahead, budget. Go ahead.
I was like, once you have a certain amount of
Budget.
budget.
Okay, you ruined it for us. Come on.
Once you have, yeah, once you have a certain amount of money, you know what I'm saying? You get your permits. You know what I'm
Shekels.
saying? Once you have a certain place you can shoot, once you have like location, yeah, then like you can shoot it on your iPhone. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can do it in a day. It's just like once you get that real shot you're looking for, like the real cinematic shot, it's like, yeah, that like makes up for the rest of the movie.
Like something that like a whole lot of artists have been doing, like Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga. They've been doing like whole videos shot on iPhones. Yeah, that look really good. I'm like, it will take like someone who actually knows.
I
what
seen
they're
the
doing.
Lady Gaga one. I was like, yeah, that one was real
On an iPhone,
solid.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
It was solid as hell. Yeah, it was crazy.
And if I try to do that, my shit would look bad because they need the lighting and
they got
everything.
they got lighting. They probably have another app they use and shit like that. Yeah, it's not just like the camera on the iPhone.
But still,
Focus-
the
focus
iPhone,
on-
though, that's the whole point. It's
Yeah,
like
facts.
they use the little iPhone to make something this great, and I
The
feel like
supercomputer.
that's the future. Literally, that's the future. And I'm
Focus on light and sound, you'll be fine.
Oh,
like light and sound, exactly.
Good light, good sound, you'll be fine.
That's one thing I've actually realized because like I've done one music video, and that shit was very low budget. That was very like
low budget. Low budget.
it was something that we just like put together and like,
It's like,
I was
hey,
like,
you guys want to do a video real quick?
yeah, even the
bet.
first video we did, right? The very
Yeah.
first video we did, we spoke about it in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
And we're like, okay, cool. Let's find someone who knows how to shoot a video.
Shoot a video.
And we're like, all right, we
That's
found
how
the
they did
location.
that one weird Donald Trump movie they put on Netflix. They shot it in like a week
That's
or
a
something like
Trump
that.
movie?
Like the American something?
No, it was based on the book he did on like how to make a deal or whatever like that. And they
Oh,
got
yeah.
they got Johnny Depp to do it. He's like, hey, you want to shoot a movie in a week? He's like, yeah, sure. I'm Johnny Depp.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, let's do it. Oh, I'm really, so excited.
I'll do it for free. Ah.
They're like, yeah, I'll do it for free, no problem. Yeah. But no, yeah, that's great though, man. Like, oh, this is all gonna be very good things coming.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm very excited for like the music, but sometimes, you know, doubt kicks in and you're like, oh shit, like do people really care? Do people really, are they ready for me? Are they, then I think about it and I'm like, yo, like if not now, then like when is actually a good time to drop? Like, so I'm actually just,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's anytime, bro.
It really is.
It's just like when you drop, that's the best time to do it. It's like it sounds so like weird and simple, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, bro, it's just like
It's like, just drop it.
Drop it on a nigga randomly, bro. You know what I'm saying? When like, you know, like the meme, like when like Shorty say like, oh, when I pop out like this, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad. It's like, bro, when you pop out with your fire single, bro, niggas aren't gonna be ready, and they're gonna be like, whoa, bro, awesome.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
bro,
yeah, you
give
really
me,
snapped.
give me
Yeah.
more. You know what I'm
Give me
saying?
more,
Like you want that. Oh, niggas aren't ready feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're just
you.
like, because they're gonna scramble. They're gonna be like, oh, well, we need more. It's gonna be like when crack hit. You know? Yeah, you remember
Your
crack?
music is going to destroy some lives. and
Remember,
families.
how would you remember?
Nah, I mean, this my dad used to tell me stories about it, but it's more of a joke.
Whenever you feel doubtful, just listen to Pressure.
Yeah, man. Listen to Pressure, guys. Listen,
Ever shut up.
Let's listen
Oh
to.
God! have you listened to Pressure though?
Sir, I listened to the whole project.
No, but have you taken time? Okay,
But have
know
you
what? Have you, like,
listened?
listened?
I've listened.
You heard it.
I heard it
Have you listened to
and
it?
listened to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
You know how many times I've streamed your shit? I bought your shit, sir. So
Yeah,
relax.
true.
It's like, hey, bro, I give you
True.
money, so I heard. it.
Relax.
Endless,
Like,
endless,
goddamn.
endless people be buying my shit. Like that's what's up.
That's what's up, Nick. I'll say when you get people to spend some bread on you, bro. Fuck a stream, fuck a download. You know what I'm
Bruh.
saying?
I mean,
bro,
do that
what-
too.
Yeah, do that.
Stream is
Obviously,
cool, but,
please.
man.
I'll say stream your stuff, but once you buy it, bro.
Nah,
But at the same
that's
time, it's
thing.
like
That's
that
some real
goes
shit.
into like what's it called? Like people promoting your
Promoting
shit.
shit, yeah.
Like some people would just be like, "Oh yeah, go check out my bro's new shit," and haven't heard it not one time. Don't know not one lyric. I'm like,
Not at all, bro.
You talking about lyrics?
these are my these are people I consider friends, and I'm like, okay, cool. What did I just drop? They're like, it's crickets. It's like nothing. I'm like,
Crickets, bro.
yeah.
It's
I'm like, okay, cool. Let's bump my shit. They're,
You say I clicked the link.
yeah, I clicked the.
click that link, bro.
I'm like, okay, cool. You click the link.
What?
Then what happened? I'm like, because most of the times I like to get feedback. I like to know what like people thought of what I did.
Yeah.
Not because like, oh, whatever they say is gonna influence my decision. Just to know.
No, you just
What
want
they
to
think,
know
yeah.
what your people think. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
They mean a lot to you. You want to know what they think.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy shit. Yeah.
I got a question though.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Oh yeah.
So since we talk about creativity and things, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you guys think that the title of a song is very influential, or like if people are gonna click on the song or not? Because okay, for example, when I was doing Too Good for Cameras, right? I did Pressure, there's Divine's Interlude, there's Chimera slash there's Chimera slash Paco Rabanne, right? And Ballon d'Or and all those. So for example, any of y'all know what Chimera is?
Not really, sir.
Okay.
I think you told me, but I still
But
forgot.
I'll say it's like
Yeah.
it's like I've heard like chimera scale, like that word before, that phrase before, but
Chimera,
isn't it like a mixture of animals or something like that? Or
Okay,
like, it's like
that's the OG definition of chimera,
Yeah,
but that's not
that's
the one
what-
I was going for.
Okay, yeah. What is your real
Okay,
meaning
because
of it?
the chimera talk about is like the Greek mythology of.
Pretty happy I knew that. Pretty happy I knew the OG definition. You gonna sit up a little?
No, the chimera I'm talking about is something. It's like the definition is something you hope or you wish for that's like impossible to attain or gain.
Okay, so okay.
Oh, my
So, all right. And then you guys know Paco Rabanne is. Paco Rabanne. No. Paco Rabanne.
No.
Okay, high fashion brand, mostly known for a perfume called 1 Million. Okay, whatever.
I haven't heard of that actually. Yeah.
Like he's been around for like
I'm not as
the
cool.
longest.
We're not as cultured as you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not as cultured.
I had to do some research though,
Tight,
because when I do titles of songs, I love to be given things that people don't expect. Like Jay-Z was talking about the Magna Carta when he dropped the album,
Yeah.
and he was explaining that in that whole mini documentary series or whatever, and I was very intrigued by even the way he was rapping, even the low titles or whatever, and even what Magna Carta means. So when I did those songs, the Chimera and Paco Rabanne, it was Chimera, like I said, something you hope, you wish for, but it's highly unattainable. So it's mostly what people, that part of the song is mostly about like what people think you cannot do.
Right.
So, oh yeah, look, you're out here doing a podcast, right? So the Chimera is like, oh, you can't be Joe Budden podcast. You can't be,
Because we're way better than Joe Budden's podcast.
talk his shit.
The addict, talk your
Talk
shit.
his shit. So
In
that's
there.
the Chimera part. And then Paco Rabanne, the person called Paco Rabanne before he even made the brand with his name, was not seen as a very fashionable person, nor having his brand very fashionable, because it was made out of plastic materials in the 80s.
Right,
And
yeah.
then with time he became super famous, like one of the biggest brands ever right now.
Okay, yeah.
And he even merged to like perfume and all these little things. That's what many people know him for right now. But he still have like very high fashion dresses and clothing and everything. So before, the Chimera for him was he can never be, Louis Vuitton or Gucci or whatever. But
He can be
he's
him.
there. Exactly.
Yeah,
but
he
he's
can be
there
him.
now. So that's why I merged both of them as one song.
Right.
And all of them just it's just
That
all about
transition though.
Oof,
Let's talk
thank you.
about it.
Who's responsible? But not to your question. Like I'm more into like I think like what you're saying. You're more into like the more meaningful title. Like I kind of
disruptive.
Yeah, more or disruptive. Yeah, just like I like a chaotic title. Something
Okay.
that's like totally left field. Totally
Booba.
like it doesn't really mean anything to the song. You know what I'm saying? But
Like
it's still,
6ix9ine.
Yeah, it's kind of still
Okay.
it's still a dope title, still a dope song. But I also like when it's just like it's meaningful to the song without it being like the chorus or something like that. Like
Big facts.
yeah, like it's like Hotline Bling is the
Yeah.
chorus of the song and the title of the song.
Hotline Bling. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like that's corny and weird. Like, like it's it's more meaningful. It's more like just cool to me. Like an artist takes the time to be like, this is what the song feels like to me, so I'm gonna name it this.
Okay.
You know, like or like I mentioned some really obscure metaphor and I'm going to mention it and name of the title so someone has to really dig and look for it. Like I like that more. I like diving deeper into like shit like a simple title, simple chorus, simple hook, simple whatever. Like it cranks. It can crank. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but it won't hold a special place in my heart unless it's like super extra ignorant. You know what I mean? Given.
I don't know. I like a meaningful title. I like a balance. Like if I was looking at an album, I would like a balance between like the conceptuals, like how you were saying a song title where it's not necessarily the chorus, but I can tell the word is significant to the song versus the theme. And then I like other things that it's like, in some aspects of engaging with artistry, I can accept not knowing. I can accept not knowing why the song title is this because you don't mention it on the song, and maybe like my favorite Wretch song is the song that was in my mind as I'm saying this, Burgundy Windbreaker. He doesn't say Burgundy Windbreaker on that song. The song, the narrative of the song, it doesn't really have much to do with his clothing, but it's Burgundy Windbreaker. It's just what it is. Was that what he was wearing? Was that like? This just sound like you got a Burgundy Windbreaker on, and you know what I'm saying, you went to Red Robin's, you got a burger. Like was it just some shit he said to his mans?
Red Robin burgers look good. It's a banger.
Bleep that out. No.
You had Red Robin. You had Red Robin here. You liar.
And it was delicious.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
it's I like a significant title. Like I would like the sort of the balance of the album to be between those two things. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, because like the album, like like we're allegedly named after is just like a random kind of title. We Kill Cowboys So Death Rides a Horse.
Yeah, it's called We Kill Cowboys So Death Rides a Horse. Our namesake sort of. It's a dope album. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? It goes a lot of different places musically, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
The cover art is very like. It's eye catching. It's kind of so crude. It's eye catching. It's very Lord Byron.
Yeah, Lord Byron. He's real
like
fire.
a Lord with a D or just like a L-O-R-D?
Yeah, L-O-R-D.
Yeah,
Lord Byron. Not to be confused. Sometimes there's like a poet. There's like an old English poet by the same name. Obviously not
Lord
that guy.
Byron.
Yeah, obviously not the dead white
Lord.
man.
So British.
But it's those things that you gotta hear twice that really capture it. Like, do you hear this podcast name? You have to hear it twice.
Yeah, We Kill Cowboys in the Attic everywhere you get podcast.
Yeah, you tell somebody you're on a podcast. Oh, what's the name of the podcast? We Kill Cowboys in the Attic, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the other day is like, yeah, it's either like you get either like the or like, bro, I gotta look that up right now.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta look that up right now, bro.
Wait, can we just take a quick intermission? Can I use the restroom real quick?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. So yeah, go ahead. We're just gonna continue to talk or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gonna go upstairs and it's gonna be like the first door in the hallway on the left. Yeah, and like the sink's kind of broken, so just like wash your hands in the kitchen or whatever. Yeah.
You got it.
You know the attic. We breaking down, always and forever. Yeah, man. So like, what's like your end game for real for your music and like your creativity for real? Is music kind of like the end all be all for you, or
You a
like
lifer?
you want to like branch out, and like kind of like do your thing?
So, I mean, music is like the most important thing right now, but it's not an end goal though. I feel like 20 years of music is enough. Like when I mean 20 years, I feel like by the time I get on 20 years, I'm not gonna drop every year. I'm gonna do a big Kendrick Lamar, like 3 albums or 4 albums in 10 years type.
Okay,
so like yeah, I want to be regular.
That's an interesting way to go though.
Yeah,
just for like an upcoming artist though.
I want to drop more music for sure. I want to be, but I want to be known first. When I'm known, then I can do my Frank Ocean one album, and then like, when's the next one dropping? I don't know.
I mean,
think about it.
It may not.
It may not exactly.
It may not drop.
I'm looking at all of this as, just something that I love and I want to do. But like you said, I want to branch out. I want to. A$AP Rocky did his thing where he was like, okay, I need a Mercedes, right? I need the car, but I don't want to pay for it. So he talks to his manager, and then his manager got him a deal with Mercedes. Yeah. Then he did a whatever that little advertisement he did, and he got the thing for free. And now, I want to do all of those. I want to use fame a lot to get a lot of things I want to get. I want to do, and
You want it to be like an ends to a mean kind of thing, right? I feel you.
This is one thing I really want to do. I want to own different media outlets.
Oh yes,
like
yes. I like where this is going. Yes, sir.
Like for me personally, I feel like if you can control the narrative of a lot of different things, you kind of have the power. Like, yes, I want to control a lot of different narratives of like the way things are said, the way things are just expressed, and I want to give more freedom to a lot of different radios and things. I feel like a lot of things.
So you want to control them to give them the freedom that you think they should have.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not
okay,
like
cool.
I want him to play my music type of
yeah,
shit.
not like just like
You will only play Blue Bill.
You only play Blue Bill.
Nobody gonna listen to radio who's just playing me. Like nah.
Like shit.
I don't even want people. I don't even want like to have people knowing that I own those. Right. I just want to have them because I feel like if we want to
passive income.
Exactly. If we want to show something, for example, if you want to change, or let's say ameliorate the phase of black in America, and let's say I own the Washington Post, right, or the New York Post or whatever.
I think Jeff Bezos owns that.
But buy it from him.
You can buy from. You can. I'm just saying. You can.
He bought it from somebody, right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So you can. The way the articles are gonna come out can impact the way people view Black American now. So I'm looking at all of these different ways because people. I just had this little talk with my dad the other day where, with the protests and everything, it's dope to protest. It's dope to do all these things. It's good. You walk, you lose some weight, and then you
lose some weight.
Yeah, you're trying to make some change.
You sweat a little bit. Get outside.
You put on your Fitbit, getting your steps.
Yeah,
you can see all your friends that you haven't seen during quarantine.
Like all that.
All that. You put some work, and you expect all the people to react to it and make sure that you can get some type of change or whatever, because they don't really give you what you asking for. They give you Black Lives Matter street, like
they take down all the racist statues or whatever.
Nobody needs that shit. Like
they take out master out of the bedroom and shit like that.
Thank God.
Tagging like
racism's over, guys.
Racism
this is the last episode of The Attic.
Man.
It's over.
All of those, and I'm just like, that's not what we asked for. So I'm looking at different way to like approach the system and just different ways just to like, I won't say get control because that sounds like I want to be in control of things. I just want to.
I mean, yeah, but you do want to be in control of your own narrative and your own community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a perfect way to describe it, bro. Like,
if there have to be reins, I would rather hold them.
Yeah, exactly. Bro. Exactly.
So I think media is one of the biggest things I want to do. And then I have further plans that, probably going to only see it later. But, yeah.
Bet, bro. Hell yeah. I asked you the same question, Divine, bro. It's like, what's like kind of your end game with this music and creativity stuff? Like, it's like music and like shooting videos kind of your end all be all, or like do you just kind of like just want to branch out as far as you can, like whatever you kind of want to do?
Oh, I definitely want to branch out and like go different places because I'm not only interested in music, I'm interested in like photography, videography. I like fashion, so it's like
fashion a lot.
I will probably. I mean, hopefully by the end of my lifetime, I feel like I should. Well, I want to.
You will
collaborate with like brands like. Let's start
Nova.
off small. No, maybe Fashion Nova. Who knows?
Fashion Nova,
give them a little bit of like originality because all this shit they be having.
Buy Fashion Nova, bro. But buy Fashion Nova, make it black owned.
Yeah, exactly.
Wish.
Huh? Wish.
Oh, wish.
Look, if they cut in the bag, then if they cut in the check, then yeah, that's what's up.
Money is long.
Because like I don't only like do music, I design too. I do this, I do that. So I'm very open to try different things. I'm always bro. Let's just go into the fashion industry and dominate it because there's a whole lot of stuff out here that's just like basic and just
trying to get that Crocs collab. For
real.
You know
like when you think about like artists, right, who are like, okay, cool, it's this person with Fashion Nova. They always put out designs that you've seen before. It's nothing new. Exactly, it's just the same thing with their name on it. I'm like, where's the creativity? Where's the
intellectual property?
Yeah.
Where's the theft? You know,
literally what they do is like
lawsuits,
make T-shirts and put their name on it. That's literally it. Yeah. And I'm like, if I was to do merch, like it won't be a basic shirt. It will be like a cutout shirt or some shit like something completely different. It's not just gonna be,
something you would want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Something you won't be embarrassed to pay $50 for.
You see this shirt? I made this shirt in high school.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ripped this shit up in high school, and I was like, there was a phase in high school. I was like, you know what? Let me design some shirts. I got a couple people together. I got them right. You know, I was like, let me take pictures. Let me be a brand owner and whatnot. Then
that's what I was trying to do my senior year too, bro. Like I was just tie dyeing all my shirts. You know,
then I got tired and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me.
Yeah, I got depressed.
Let me chill real quick for real.
That's what I got. That's what I did in college when I got depressed.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, but
I got real tired. I feel like I'm slowly getting back to that that creative guy that I used to be. Because me now versus high school me, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't I didn't care what people thought of me. I was just like, I'll do whatever I want. I'll wear whatever I want. I would just be me. Right. Then I grew up and I was like, okay, cool. Now I gotta kind of tone myself down a little bit to like make sure people are okay, because I'm a very blunt person. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like,
you know?
I'm the type of person that
be sometimes.
I'm the type of person that when my friends are like, oh, we're meeting someone new, they're like, be nice. I'm like, I'm always nice.
You're like, what are you talking about, nigga?
Yeah,
I'm always nice.
I'm always nice.
Cause like, he talking about? He need to be nice to me.
Cause like I might say something, right, and then be joking, and you might take it personally.
You're like, what?
Yeah, it's happened many times. Like I just say some shit and I laugh, and then they're like, yo, you're being fucked up. Like you're,
bro, that happened.
Yeah,
that
I'm
happened.
like,
yeah, not too long ago.
I'm
with
just
someone who we were talking about not too long ago. But
be like, it's never that deep, and then people get mad.
It's never that deep. Take it at face value, bro.
Oh yeah, that,
like,
you talking about the other day?
Yeah, I was talking about that, but but not exactly, bro. Like I've always been like that kind of dude. Is like my sense of humor has always kind of been
kind of a little bit off. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like I gotta be like, oh well, you have to hang out with me a few times before I like really get comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? I can start like really letting them fly. But letting them, whatever them is, fly. But you know, but no, that's great, man. This has been an awesome interview, bro. Like both of y'all, this has been great, man.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the attic, bro.
Oh, bro.
That's the attic, baby.
Thanks, man. Like,
let's call this one Unboxed.
Hell yeah, let's call this one. Yeah, Unboxed.
Hey,
Unboxed.
that's what's up,
bro. Call it Unboxed.
New music coming soon, though.
The divine unboxing. The divine unboxing.
I'm fucking dead.
All right, we did it.
Sure, why not?
The divine unboxing.
Guys,
why not?
Marketing
We did it.
genius.
We did it. But yeah, guys, go to plug like whatever you guys got, like, you know, any upcoming projects, anything like that.
Yeah,
any collabs, you know, stuff like that.
You can go first.
Very exciting collaborations coming.
Ooh,
very, very soon.
Ooh, any names, any mentions we can name right now?
I mean, he's on it and someone else is on it.
Oh, he
Yeah.
the
guy.
old dude over here, you know what I'm saying? My man. So,
Foe and them.
Foe and them.
Yeah, so he's like my partner in like everything. I'm like anything musically related, anything just like life related. Like we be calling each other at like the oddest hours of the night just to like
Type shit, bro.
be like, yeah, I had an idea, I had this. What do you think? And
Real
we be on
creative
FaceTime
shit.
for like hours. We're
Real
like,
creativity
But that's
shit,
the funny
bro.
thing though. Like we FaceTime, but we never like seeing each other type shit. It's like,
Oh
I
yeah, it's
FaceTime and I
just
just
like you hold like this or so, you know what I'm saying? Hold
I
like
mean,
that.
you not even on the phone. We probably like on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
And we're like,
definitely.
oh, you saw this shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd be like, send it to me. He's like, all right,
I'll
let me
send that on
see.
me, bro. All right, bet.
Type
You
shit.
get it. All right.
It's like, exactly.
Don't crazy.
The funny thing is, like, I never, like, if you would have told me in high school, like, Edward would be, like, one of my best pals right now, and I would have been like, nah.
You see, he just pressed my
Dude,
gut.
I'd have been like, nah.
That nigga.
But look at us now, for real. Shit. Like, shit, because, like,
You're like, that nigga? No way.
high school Edward was, like, he was annoying as fuck.
I was cool as
Let me
hell.
be honest. He was
What?
annoying as fuck, bro. I was like, not him again. Shit.
Oh,
I
man.
was cool as hell. Like I was cool as everybody. Like
Oh,
everybody
man. Cool
was cool
than
with me.
cool than a cucumber. You feel me?
Like I'm like not problematic. I'm just doing
Annoying.
my thing. Just,
Yeah.
I'm just doing my
I
thing.
mean, he's still annoying, but, like, he's a
Just do
little
it
less
on
annoying.
stage,
He's
bro.
more talented now. So it's okay.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
bro.
thank you. That's what's up.
He's very talented. Like, oh.
Nah, so are most annoying people, right?
Exactly.
He's definitely more annoying than me. That's for
Nah,
sure. We can ask
nah.
anybody, bro. Divine, look, He's different.
Oh, fool! Yeah, that's be a segment next time y'all come on. It's like, who the fuck is most annoying? We're gonna link up. We're gonna link up with a bunch of niggas y'all know and be like, hey, who can't stand most?
Oh, this is definitely Divine.
What if one person wins in a landslide?
Like, yo, this nigga Blue, this nigga Bill, bro.
Oh my god.
5-0 nigga. Like 5-0 niggas was like, nigga.
Don't get him started on the fucking. Or this nigga Divine just like, if he ever comes to my house again, popping him. But any projects for you, Bill? This Too Good for Cameras.
So Too Good for Cameras is out. Go check it out. Please buy the project.
All platforms?
All platforms.
Yo,
buy it.
We don't do what?
Buy it.
Please buy it, cause I think we have a couple sales right now.
Hell yeah, support
Making
your local
a
artists, bro. Give
little
us some
money,
money.
Making low money. I hope I get my check though. That's all I'm asking
bro.
for.
Did y'all hear something?
Did y'all?
I didn't hear anything.
Did y'all
It's
hear
for
some wind?
It's really just to like reinvest in videos and just promotion and regular things.
Yep.
Of course, bro.
Now upcoming. I might be on this artist project that is upcoming with Divine probably.
Okay.
I might be on another feature with him. I might be on another feature with this other girl.
Hell yeah, a lot of mites.
There's a whole lot of mice, right?
A lot of mites.
a lot of mites
But
right now.
end of the November, I will be dropping the second project.
Another project.
Okay,
It's gonna be shorter. It's gonna be different. Like I said,
You want to tell them what it's called?
Nope.
Okay.
Hell yeah, keep that joint private, bro.
It's gonna be a different phase of myself, and just keep trying to be creative and tapping in different spaces
Hell
that
yeah,
people
boy.
don't expect me to get into.
Hell yeah, bro. It all happens in phases, man. It all happens in the attic.
He wrote the girl's verse.
Oh, really?
He did.
And this man Divine, bro.
He did write the verse.
This one here. This is the creative genius.
I'm fucking mad.
This is the creative mastermind over here. But yeah, guys. But it all happens in the attic, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, We Kill Cowboys in the Attic everywhere you get podcasts. Yep. Like, share, and subscribe. Attic and Friends on YouTube and Instagram. Follow us there. Tommy Tynes on Instagram and everywhere you get everywhere on the social media. Money and Breakfast on Instagram. You don't follow him on Twitter. You don't gotta follow that one on Twitter. But what are your social medias, guys?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's Just Divine on Instagram and Twitter. JSTDVN3, and yeah, Just Divine on Twitter, Instagram, and then you can check out my music too.
But it's just Divine too on we can find music.
No, it's Divine. Just DVN3.
DVN3, guys. DVN3.
Yes, man.
It's Blue_Bill_. That's for Instagram.
Oh, this fucking underscore.
And everywhere else is just Blue Bill.
It's Blue Bill,
You
baby.
can find me wherever.
Money and Breakfast on Instagram, Attic and Friends on YouTube. The River Warlord on Twitter if you're trying to build, brother.
Hell
All
yeah,
those
bro.
retweets.
You know
Nah,
what I'm
we
saying?
good.
Now listen. Don't follow me on Twitter unless you come with one of these. You know what I'm talking about?
Unless you come with one of them, yo. But yeah, guys, just remember, buy guns and land and stay groovy, everybody.
Yeah.